Hey there, young traveler. We meet again. And guess what? I'm taking my little lunch break. How are you guys doing? Today's topic is going to be about running out of energy as an adult. I'm going to tell you this. One these past couple weeks has been one of the most stressful weeks I've ever had for a long period of time because the supplement I've been taking suddenly just stopped working, and the big issue with that is just I need energy at all times. It cannot be a single day where I'm going off doing my little thing and just having like no energy because you never know what's gonna happen, and then you need that energy to kind of help you be successful in whatever you're trying to do. If whether it be a tough situation or you just need something to help pull you out of it. And this comes as a price to pay with me being in shape. Now, of course, the people that are in shape are able to kind of function and be fine. But for me, the more in shape I've gotten over through the years, the more difficult it was just to manage my energy and also trying to have relationships, friendships, school, work, lifestyle, social life, all that stuff just combined in one. Damn near impossible. And so when my pre workout wasn't working, bitch, I was scared. I was just like I felt defeated for the first time in a while. Because with me coming on these videos and stuff like that, thanks to this pre workout, I'm about to pull it out for you guys too. Pause. You go, damn nigga, pause. Fuck. We're gonna take out the pre workout. This baby right here was keeping me energized. I'll say that for sure. Any recordings I did on the videos was thanks to this pre workout right here I had, and it helped gave me like this sense of energy, and it was a lot more better than having caffeine. But because I used to take a lot of C4 when I first started just doing going to school and going to work and having to manage everything. I needed that energy at all times because I need to perform at my best or at a good level. It cannot be a single day where I'm tired. So I had caffeine. Caffeine was like pretty bad because I got addicted to that and I start relying on it. But the worst thing about caffeine for someone that has a fast metabolism, it's gonna burn your metabolism at a super quick rate. And I mean super quick. It's not gonna be like, okay, you'll be fine. Just you can drink two, three of these bitches a day, like I used to see some people do that. That don't work out like that or anything. They'll have like two, three of them, and then they'll be able to function. But if I have one if I have one pre workout or one caffeine or C4, drink it all the way down. I mean, like, gulp it all the way down. Pause that too. Damn, I'm doing a lot of sus movements today. You know, just literally just gulp the whole drink down. I'll literally feel sick. I'll feel like I'm tired and stuff. So, that's the biggest thing. And it'll drain me. I'll feel more exhausted. I've been more diluted of my nutrients and all that stuff, and lethargic. That's the main word I want to get into. Being lethargic. I felt lethargic when I didn't have anything to drink, and I was just like, yeah, I was not. It was the worst time of my life just to be going through that, and it caused me to be in a lot of situations where I was in relationships and events where I couldn't do anything. I felt helpless as hell. I felt like I wasn't the man I wanted to be in that situation. I felt like I wasn't being up to my full potential. And I knew I could do more, but it just my body wouldn't allow me to. Not my mind or my spirit. It was my body. And my body plays a big role. And your body plays a big role in everything. Like I needed to do everything. But just getting to the point of like why getting stuck on caffeine. Why was that like a big thing? Why is that like a huge deal? I had to stop the recording because I tried recording the video yesterday. The damn thing didn't work, so I'm like, okay, just figure it out here. But yeah, like why it didn't work? Why? What happened to it? What's going on? Um, yeah, like I just didn't feel like myself. I felt like a weaker version of myself. And how do we get here? How do we get to a point where I'm lucky making my food too because I'm kind of hungry. How do we get to a point where I used to didn't rely on having caffeine like that, but now I kind of need it every single second of the day, and it's draining. It's like an addiction, and I just feel tired. Is there something I'm not fulfilling? If there's something I'm not doing and I'm not aware about, what is it? Why are we addicted to caffeine? You know, or is it that tired that we don't feel fulfilled? You know exactly what I'm talking about. Now, this tired is a very, very unique tired because this one blends in with all the other ones. And I literally just forgot a piece of food that I was supposed to bring, but it's okay. I'll just, yeah, I forgot to bring it. It's alright. But just gonna have some plain ass chicken and some broccoli. Being healthy, as you should. But yeah, just why is there a big thing on having caffeine? Mainly because I didn't feel the drive I needed to have just to get through my life and my daily goals and stuff. Like, I didn't feel fulfilled, and so I needed that extra oomph, that energy, just to keep me going and just spirits up and everything. Because the main problem with not having it is like there was a lot of pressure on me of just making sure I get to my goals. Like I had school and I have to make sure I do projects, and then the certain amount of quality you do within everything you do, every day has to count, and there can't be a single day where you're lacking or something like that. You don't have energy for this. I couldn't take any days off. Like there's no excuse. Like I couldn't take any days off. So I was like, all right, we're gonna see how this is, and I kind of go from there. Kitchen timer. Yeah, so we just kind of go from there and just do that. So that's why I felt the need to take it, and I'm pretty sure you guys have that same feeling too. Like, that pressure, that performance anxiety of always having to push yourself every single day to like the next limit, and there cannot be any days off because what you're trying to do is you're trying to get yourself to like the next goal in life and to figure out what's going to be your next move and whatever. And I'm at a point now, like I've said before, like 25, I'm about to be 30 in 5 years. Like, God, you being too. I'm like, nah, bro, I gave myself plenty of time. Now it's time to like really lock in. Like, whatever it is I'm trying to do now, it's time to figure that shit out and get that shit rolling because I'm running out of time, man. And the more older I get, the less I do, the less opportunities are going to be handed my way, because there's always going to be somebody that's been putting in more work than you have that would be handed things. Things would be, a lot easier for them because they're the ones that put in the work. And if you don't put in the work, I expect anything to happen. And the people I was with, the many relationships I had, did not assist me towards my goals. Or in fact, they kind of took away from that, or they didn't see my own vision. It's ready to go. Shit. They didn't see my vision. They just saw me just doing stuff. Look at this chicken. Get your protein in, baby. Try to get the chicken. I don't know y'all can see that. But hey, there's gonna be opportunities and stuff like that, and try to do as much as I can. And I gotta lock in. And I know the choice, and I'm at a point where I sacrifice hanging out with people, going to parties and stuff like that, and relationships. I can't. I don't know. I don't like wasting energy, and I don't have that much energy. Every day it feels like I'm becoming more and more tired, and a part of me is dying of that. And I'm like, please hurry! I don't have that much time. Like I feel like one of those characters say that because as each day goes on, I don't know, just that energy, that drive in life of, I don't have the desire to waste more time. I need as much time as possible. I need as much energy and time as possible to have some momentum. Not saying to be perfect, but to have some momentum, to have something going on for myself where, I could be in a good spot. And that's been my main goal right now. So I've been very driven in what I'm doing, and caffeine has been a great help. And having pre-workout and stuff like that, this is amino lean, so this has been a real great help to have and stuff like that. Kind of trying to be healthy and stuff. But yeah, that's it bummed me out this week, man. A couple weeks it just didn't work. I would take it, and with this pre-workout, the reason why this pre-workout is good, it gets you locked into whatever you're trying to do. And when either you got the gym, you're just trying to go somewhere and handle some business and do what you got to do, this pre-workout will literally get you locked in, and you'll feel like I'm that guy. Like, I gotta get shit done. And I like that feeling, that oomph it had, because it gave me no excuse not to attack my goals. And that focus, because I already have the focus and all that stuff. I'm pretty sure you guys have the focus too and all that stuff. But like, when you have a supplement to kind of help you just get to until like your true potential right then and there on the fly, like a perk, why would you not take it? And this is better than like, taking drugs and stuff like that. Like, people smoking weed and doing all kind of stuff, to kind of, get by. Like, I don't really see that. I kind of use this as like meditation, because they help. Just knowing that I'm doing something to help me get to my goals in a timely manner, in the consistent way that I want it to be, that is the peace and therapy I need. Pretty much, as long as you're doing what you're supposed to be doing, that's like the best feeling in the world. So they're having that. But yeah, I know you guys can relate to having a caffeine addiction. Dude, man, it's crazy, bro. Like, caffeine is something it's tough, but as long as you like moderating it and keeping it safe and simple and civil, do what you got to do. But just don't go overboard, obviously, but do what you have to do. I understand, as long as it gets you to your next goal and stuff. Yeah, but that's basically the video. I already talked about this yesterday. I recorded the video yesterday, but the sound didn't go through because of stupid reasons as usual. But hey, we're here. You guys can hear me, and that's all that matters. Thank you guys for watching. And I'm about to eat my food right now. I'm starving. I'm about to take my little lunch break. I'll take care. Peace.